War II is obviously the greatest event that changed the shape of the entire world, having the most carnage that the world has ever seen on a scale that it's very hard for us to even comprehend. World War II did something very unique. These ordinary men were put in extraordinary situations, and they were able to do extraordinary deeds because of the things that had been instilled to them in our culture and our society. There is no other event in man's history in which the entire world is totally involved, and the whole ideas that are being fought against helped shape in societies that were around the world.
Remembering World War II started when we had met a World War II vet. Dad had wanted to bring him into our lives and introduce him to some of our friends so that they could hear his story as well.
He's like, oh, you don't want to hear my story. I'm just a nobody. And I was, yes, we do. It took a lot of faithful nobodies to win that war. I would love to hear your story.
It was a small group, but we dressed up. We practiced some 40s songs.
We just decided more people need to hear this, and we need to have a platform.
We got the crazy idea that we wanted to take it into town.
And it's just grown each year from that. It's gotten bigger and bigger, a lot bigger than we ever thought it would be.
Remembering World War II is huge, and it has so many different aspects.
What's really neat is how we've brought those together, from the vintage cars that you can go look at, you can hear run. I mean, we have tanks. We have motorcycles with sidecars. There's the reenactors, there's the battle, there's food, which is really fun, the cafe.
The whole town, when it comes to life, with the storefronts and our vendors and our reenactors, all coming together to make an absolutely fantastic event.
There are so many different ways of hearing the sounds, the music. We have a big band, there's dancing.
Something else I just love about the event is just being able to sing to the veterans. Sing their favorite songs for them. Songs that they have memories with, their first dance with their wife, or the song that they heard when they were coming home. Just being able to sing those to them and giving them a special day.
This event is special not just because it's the only event of its kind in the standpoint that it's a reenactment that takes place in town. This is the only event that is made up of a community of volunteers.
The whole atmosphere of it makes it so much different. We come together to do something we all love, and it shows in everything. And it's not just we love the event, we love each other, and we love working together. It makes a difference.
One of the things that made the World War II generation the greatest generation is the very fact that they did not see themselves as individuals as we do today.
These were men that were forged out of the trials of the Great Depression. They were men. They took action, they did what needed to be done, and did not wait for somebody else to do it.
They were willing to give up everything they knew, their families, their work, their jobs, their loves, their wives, their children. They were willing to give up everything for who we are today.
They have a lot that you can learn, and that's a lot of what the value is, I think, of remembering World War II.
I hope for attendees, they come away with great memories. That's the hope of any event. But I really hope it changes their perspective on history, because a lot of us were raised with textbooks and you memorize these facts, and then there's no personal connection and really no understanding or intrigue, I guess might be the word, about how people lived and what it was like. And I hope that this gives an immersive experience for them, and asking questions, how does that affect my life today? And how is this generation going to be affecting other people in 20, 70, 100 years?
Again, we have people from all over the country, reenactors who have been reenacting for 20 to 30 years, saying this is the best event they've ever been to. And we all stand back and ask ourselves, well, how in the world do we do this? You know, if we were able to explain why we were able to do it, then it would really not be something that God is doing. The heart of the event is our desire to serve God ultimately and to serve our local community. And it's because of that unexplainable mystery that God has given to us that we're able to accomplish this, and there is no explanation for our success. It truly is something that is a blessing that God has given to us to bless the fruit of our labor in an extraordinary way.